Oh, surprised to see me, Sarah. Garfield non-believers be like, must have been the wind. Are you sleeping? Yes, shut up. If one person on this planet is immortal, then everyone else is an outlier on average life expectancy. Good pussy sounds like war. The first 15 seconds of the Evangelion opening. The rest of the song. My dad when he finds out I replaced Memories of Odyssey's grandmother with Angry Birds Rule 34 on his hard drive. I always find it funny when guys try to impress me by mentioning Deftones or Typo Negative since I'm goth. All it does is make me laugh because I don't like either of those bands and it shows they have no idea what goth music actually is. I listens to Metallica on Fortnite do stuff to me. Go get M Tiger. What a great snow effect they had in 1939. People who don't know. People who know. She is the prettiest girl in the whole world. I'm gonna marry her. Wait, what's that OF logo on her MacBook? Superman is no despot. He's literally sitting on a throne. It's a chair. I need to find hobbies that don't include my debit card. Oh, no, I'm late for school. That's right, I graduated 10 years ago. Silly me. Wait, I have a job. No matter how badass of a trucker you are, if a kid does the arm pump, you T-bone the car and kill their entire family. It's time to run a blood test. Oh shit, this is the funniest shit I've seen all goddamn week. You better not create night vision goggles using vacuum tubes. Me. Why are you dressed like that? Like what? 3D woman. 4D woman. The fact that I'm allowed to roam the streets is proof the system doesn't work. She wasn't lying. Napalm can stick to kids. I don't know about y'all, but I wanted to eat all these as a kid. The girl you like, her brother, her cousin, her dad, her boyfriend, you. This is why I hate video games. It appeals to the male fantasy. Press to meow. The invention of glue. I bet if we melt a horse we could use it to stick stuff to other stuff. Dude, is everything okay at home? Women's breast pictures. Would you rather have $1 million or big ass nuts? The fastest living thing on earth. What's the point of morning wood if you wake up alone? Guys, my dog is getting old. I'm the Roman Emperor. No, I'm the Roman Emperor. Trim your beards. Barbary. You drink Monster to feel energized and awake. I drink Monster to cause heart failure and die. We are not the same. When you leave the store without buying anything, act natural. Keep walking. Women like strong biceps. So men go to the gym to make biceps. Men like women with cat ears. But women refuse to go to the gym and grow cat ears. This says a lot about our society. They don't know I'm pretending to not have rich parents. They don't know I'm pretending to not have rich parents. They don't know I'm pretending to not have rich parents. They don't know I'm pretending to not have rich parents. I know it's 3 AM, but I wonder if my dad will Venmo me $80. I have to go ponder at the swamp about this. Me who done 500 side quests before continuing main story. Early boss. Hello, food. Hold the microplastics. Microplastics in everything. Understandable. We reap what we sow. If giraffe centaurs existed, would they look like this or this? Me waiting for matches on dating apps. You're not the main character, mother duckers, when I write an autobiography. Arguing with me is pointless. I knew I was wrong 10 minutes ago. I'm just trying to piss you off now. Nearly had a heart attack. You shouldn't give a raccoon a silly little kiss on its funny little snout. What if UFOs are just flying objects from unidentified origin? If you want to cry, I'll give you something to cry about. Hip hop after 2018. Wake up at 6 AM after 7 hours of sleep. Wake up at 11 AM after 5 hours of sleep. Car manufacturers invent a new type of gear knob. Honey, mind if I turn up the volume? Me looking at bro when the menu says couples get 20% off. Oh well, this game requires me to be 18. So, I'm 18. The devs, FBI, KGB, CIA. The dance floor normally. The dance floor, when the cha-cha's light comes on. Learns to throw ducking rocks. Sorry, but the evolutionary arms race ends here. I'll tell you a little secret about poorly cropped memes. Never forget who was there for you at your lowest. Say the line, Cactus Jack. I think you get the point. Me at age 15. I don't care if I die young, at least I'll look hot in my funeral portrait. Me now. I need to stay sober and not die this year so there is someone to care for this cat. Invention of archery. Man, I really wanna stab this dude, but he weighed the duck over there. Major OSs and their disadvantages. No privacy. No freedom. No bitches. Reference track. My final mix. Giant ducking bazookas. Just huge mommy milky titties. Caution. Bear in area. There he is. The bear in area. His arrival was foretold in ancient murals. She said I was the first guy to ever treat her right. I'm so cooked. Cashier. Your receipt's in the bag. Me. You too. Wait. Cashier. Can we all agree that this is the best position for sleeping? Nobody. Older siblings. My parents found you in a garbage bin behind McDonald's. Dear diet. This diet. No one talks to me. No one talks to me. You saw me at the Walmart and didn't say hi. What I saw at Walmart. Me and who? Pizza delivery guy. You've ordered 10 pizzas. Are you having a party? Me. Perhaps. My old friends are in relationship. Single me sharing memes whole day. 1 liter of water normally. 1 liter of water at the gym. Can't come up with a topic that will go well with others. I'm so happy you're not like the other guys that just want to smash me. 15 years old me making fun of my parents for sleeping early. 28 years old me. My god, I get it. When you're arguing with someone and they don't acknowledge the point you made. When you had 4 bowls for breakfast, but only one was cereal. Curfew. Jake Paul, whether he wins or loses, the best you could do is beat an old person. Lol, you got beaten by a grandpa. Them, how can you enjoy your life without going outside? Me. Dad, why is my sister's name Rose? Because your mum loves roses. Thanks dad. No problem. 3 for 100 pounds. Speech 100. If you east the west, how can you west the east? Damn son, you right. Mike Tyson. The script. Jake Paul's ego. None of these words are in the Bible. Move idiot. Italy. creates pizza. Germany creates hamburger and hot dogs. Britain creates mac and cheese. USA is for me. The woman my parents were raising me to be. The woman I'm becoming. I forced my dog out of bed and he walked around the house like this. Your cleaning fee is $200. Okay, but if you're charging a cleaning fee then I'm not going to clean. When you're stalking your crush's profile, and almost like a post from 3 years ago, stealth. Me Trina go back to sleep and finish the plot point in my dream be like. Writing something your professor agrees with to get a good grade. Writing your actual opinions and failing the class. Why your nose so big? Big ass nose. My friend list be like. They are good and caring people. Just ignore the terrorism. Make his pockets hurt. Yo, you got $20. Sent $50 for baby. Starting my new life after clawing my way out of a divorce. Psst, me luck. Dobby. But Dobby had to come. Dobby has to protect Harry Potter. To warn him. Also Dobby. Can I come see you? Blushes. Yes, but when? In 1 hour. Blushes and jumps with joy. Okay, stop doing that though. Sorry. Comes. He sold Diddy for a Switch. Bakes the pizza at 3000 degrees for 1 minute instead of 300 degrees for 10 minutes. America. Poland. Grove Street gang members watching the Hulk, Goku, Freddy Fazbear, and Sasuke outside CJ's house. This onion won't make me cry. Being religious doesn't make you any better. Americans. Before. After. Slavs. Before. After. Clocking out feels like this. Mr. Smiley goes to bed. Well, time for bed. Ah, aren't I a tough nut to crack? Me checking DMs from girls. It's blank. Doesn't go to college. Goes to college. Sugar daddy. Fructose father. Glucose guardian. Come on bro, one just more pack and we'll quit for real this time I swear. Walks into the liquor store wearing this. If the flying spaghetti monster didn't create life, why is DNA shaped like pasta? Checkmate. Evolution and creationism. When you accidentally double booked contractors, but they make it work. When you skip the gym one day, I have failed you. I hate Mondays. Go. We hate Mondays. Me when I find a new daydream narrative that distracts me from reality. Be honest, am I as handsome as my grandma said? My friend, Pokemon aren't real. Me, Pikachu, use bubonic plague. Least attractive hobbies for men according to women. Playing video games. Collecting figurines. Magic tricks. I ducking hate you and hope you die. She's in awe of mightism. The pile of clothes at 12 PM. The pile of clothes at 12 AM. A pigeon. Spent 8 months detained by Indian officials before being cleared of being a Chinese spy. Who the actual Chinese spy was. These are the most annoying kind of dudes to run into on a hike. Me at the aquarium when I see a shark. The first guy who tried to break a dam and be like, you dense motherfucker. Hobbits be like, here are my daughter Celestia, Marigold and Daffodil, and here are my sons Barnwater, Dumbo and Chungus. When she finally unlocks your phone. Edge. Big Justice and the Rizzler. I love man who reads. Me, I take time to read every day. When you finally get the friend group together for your birthday and someone asks what we are actually doing. I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far. There are two types of people when it comes to YouTube Premium. So glad I got this. It's great value. Duck YouTube. I'll never get Premium. When the hard boss fight from that one childhood game isn't hard anymore. Weakest lumber associate. Strongest paint desk employee. When my parents tell me that Uncle Brad is coming with his family. Me. When they tell me that they are bringing their dog, Flash, with them. Also me. Back on Earth, it's a 5-minute walk from my house to the pub. But it's a 45-minute walk from the pub back to my house. The difference is staggering. He's not an unemployed bum. Stop saying that. He's a movie critic on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb, a noted political analyst in the YouTube comments section, and a memelord on 4chan. Pol. Me. My girlfriend. Imaginary. I'm in. I'm out. This the scariest cereal to eat when you got mice. We are so advanced. 2000 years ago. Point of view. I have invited you over for movie night. Point of view. You've been stuck on an escalator for 2+ hours because the power went out. Wake up, superstar. Capitalism demands your sacrifice. I have a PhD. Pretty. Huge. Desire to go on a crusade. A shark can hear a struggling fish from up to 800 feet away. Honey, we can't afford groceries this week, but at least we could afford your father's pills. Knock knock. Why people visit Japan. Why Weebs wants to visit Japan. What's the matter? Smooth skin? Afraid you might like it. I asked AI to create me a meme that only AI will understand. Me when a baddie calls me handsome. Facts. My street at 2 AM starter pack. All aboard a Hawk to our express. I don't give a duck. Guys, I'm starting to lose interest in listening to music. I drank too much water. I'll have to pee mid-run. I'll just skip running today. No, I have to pee mid-lays. When the edibles hit you all at once. The Chuck E. Cheese I grew up with would have had today's Chuck E. Cheese in the back of a trunk. Me feeling like a rough tough trucker driving the U-Haul I rented for $19.99. 5th most visited country on earth. Has most popular TV series after US. In NATO. Also has good relations with East. Still gets infinite amount of hate on the internet. Why do you hate us, internet? Because in real life everybody loves turkey eye. That's what you get for naming your country after a dumb ugly bird. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. Terrible underwater breathing apparatus. Should we be worried that 2025 begins with what the duck? When you take a shower at your friend's house for the first time. New York Times bestseller. Me every Saturday morning in 2009. 7 years old me barely passing a test in elementary school. 16 years old me barely passing a test in high school. When someone raises their voice to you and you are a child again. Who is that? Dad Joker. Who? It's Dad Joker. Designers. Look, we have similar ideas. No, you stole my idea. Programmers. Man, I stole your code. It's not my code. Me after texting first. Vegan scientists mixing 27 carcinogenic chemicals in an attempt to make a soybean taste like a hamburger. SCP writers penning a 500,000 word tome about a light switch that makes your balls explode. What would you do if the Christian God were proven to exist? Me. My anxiety. Enough caffeine to kill a horse. Point of view. You asked bro to buy Toblerone, but he came back with Trenbolone. When you feel guilty for not studying, but still not studying. Pokemon fans. Oh my god. Giratina is a Pokemon version of Satan. Giratina. Who me? No, I'm just a worm. The real Bermuda Triangle. Me sneaking up on the police officer after they find the igloo made of cocaine bricks in my yard. Customer. Can I get a? Me trying to make them explode with my mind. When my brain goes on a little adventure instead of being present for the conversation I'm having. The week real name. Saturday Sunday. I don't know who needs to hear this, but she likes your memes, not you. When I'm in a nerdiness competition and my opponent is a mirror. AWD cars in the snow. FWD cars in the snow. RWD cars in the snow. I love winter. Also me in winter. Me looking for a boyfriend. Cheater. Narcissist. Toxic. Can't forget his ex. Manipulator. Mama's boy. Needs therapy. Lives far away. Me trying to talk to my man and he just wants to sleep. How it feels to be a girl with your dad's personality. Me, at 3 AM changing my alarm from 6 o'clock to 6:30. First machine learning project. Machine.learn. A girl called me cute today. She's not wrong. I'm so glad she's not the jealous type. The girl who called them cute. Me. When you wanna be nonchalant and mysterious but deep down inside this is all you want. Your 20s are the peak of your life. My single, lonely, overworked, broke ass. I have abandonment issues. When you look back in your camera roll and find pictures from when your car was in good condition. Me after I'd offended someone who turned out to be just like everyone said. My mom, where are you taking me for Mother's Day? Me, we have food at home. My mom, so this is what it feels like. Why didn't you tell me you have a wife and 2 kids? I'm shy lol. Don't talk to Army, don't spit on my thang, we are done. Devastating, they all got pancaked. Me, my girlfriend, my friend's mom. Drinking till 2 AM versus 7 AM dehydration. Cashier. Sorry sir, your card declined. Me. It's okay. Use yours. Me. Babe, I hear the ice cream truck. Her. Sigh. Go get my purse. I'm so hungry, I thought this crystal was a chicken tender. Nuclear fissile materials get really hot. Put nuclear fissile materials in water. Use steam to turn a generator. Free electricity. 175 centimeter boys. 175 centimeter girls. Never stop meowing. I killed a man. And you? I rolled doubles 3 times in a row. My math teacher looking at me when I got the correct answer, but it's not by the method he taught. Will you press the button? You get infinite money, but you have to walk 1,000 miles first. Journey. Nightcore. When I was 13, my teacher gave me an F. So I made a catfish account that had a relationship with him and then sent it to his wife and got him divorced. Parents start fighting over divorce. Baby walking in the room. Good day gentlemen. I have shit my pants. When he does what he said he'd do in those message. It costs $0 to be kind, as if being a hater ain't free too. 10 years ago, I gotta go walk my dog, be right back. 2 months ago, I'm back. The king has returned. Exotic dancers, electricians, stripping to make ends meet. Sorry I talk so much. It's okay. I love people who are overflowing with unstable and unhinged things to say. Born to dilly-dally. Forced to lock in. Born to arf-arf, forced to woof. I don't always replace car parts, but when I do, I magically get free screws. First day in crypto. 3 years in crypto. You gonna look inside that egg, duck no. Directed by Ridley Scott. Boy's bedroom. Chrome browsing history. I want to make you mine. More diamonds. Commenting on a post about intelligence. Getting hundreds of replies. Two dumb people are arguing. When you're a fast animal and slow hairless apes try to run you down and kill you with primitive short-range weapons. They never get tired.